to understand. I'm gonna meet you where y'all at.
Okay.
Y'all can y'all say y'all two are fit? Can we say that?
Okay.
Y'all fit, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean? This is them two.
No,
What the
no.
fuck?
Whoa, come on,
Come
Chad.
on, come on.
Damn, son. Damn.
Sorry, man.
Come on.
Shit, you wanna?
Yo, we get Vook.
You don't say it.
Yeah,
We will.
That
You
goes.
wanna just?
I'm 240
So,
of
hold on,
fat
let's
shit.
get back to the
40?
topic, right? Let's get back to the topic.
40, bro.
Okay.
5'8".
Yo,
All right.
let's get back to shit. Let's get back to the topic.
Word.
Yo, I got you, Lou. So can we say, yo, Lou and Gene, you guys are fit, right? Tomorrow, will you guys wake up fit?
Yeah.
Y'all wake up fit, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, and if y'all don't go, even if y'all don't go to the gym, y'all be fit, right? If y'all stop going to the gym for a whole year,
Oh, we probably won't be fit.
No. You look like me.
hold on, give me a second. But again, so you guys won't be fit, right? Because you guys, y'all will lose definition, et cetera.
Everything.
Yeah, right? Because you have to go to the building. There's a roof with equipment. Look, give me a second. There's a roof with equipment, and others in congregation.
Let 'em go.
And there's other people that's doing the same, like-minded people that's in there. King,
the momentum.
yo, I see you. I gotta get it.
Yeah.
Right? Spiritually, it's the same thing with your spirit, your spiritual lifestyle. If I don't go to church tomorrow, will I still be a spiritual person? Yeah. If I stop going to church for a whole year, my spiritual energy will kind of just like your body. It will kind of get, because I think, like, even if I'm just home, I could be praying, but there's something, there's a little thing that's missing, right? They'll still be like, Gene, even if I know you got weights in here somewhere, right?
Yes,
even
right
if you're home, you pumping it, right?
Right.
But there'll still be something that's missing. There'll still be something, that full body workout that you used to. You feel me? There'll be something that's missing. It's just like going to church. It's the same thing. There's something about getting in the. There's something just like how the gym. There's something about walking to the gym. Y'all can smell this little sweat in the air, putting your thing on. I bet just getting it in. It's the same thing with church. There's a spiritual. There's an energy that's inside when you walk inside the church and be like, say for like me, right? When I get inside the church, everyone knows my thing. I get inside the church, I put my camera back down, and I hold onto the chair and I bow my head. Before the church is going on.
You come in and stop praying.
But I come in. I don't start praying. I take a deep breath. Whatever happened before I got in here, it's done.
It's done. Okay.
I'm on you. I'm here. I'm present. I'm here. So let's yo, God, whatever you have for me, let's make this happen. And that's how I walk. Yo, Bishop, somebody cut this part out for me and send it to me if I can send it to my bishop, man.
Listen,
I
you
got
know what? You know what's crazy? I don't
got
disagree with everything you say.
Good.
I don't disagree with what you're saying, but in a sense, not everything you're saying, but I don't feel like I have to walk in the church and, like you say, you walk in the gym, somebody sees you, somebody says, I see you, right? Like, you need that external, I guess, confirmation, admiration to get you pumped up, right? Not everybody's like that.
No, but that's not the only thing I said. I said the air, like the weights, the gym, the weights. Like it's all the.
I got you. I hear you. But yeah, some people maybe need every single component that you just mentioned. Some people might just need just the weights. You see what I'm saying? Okay. And get their workout and be effective. So for me, some people might need just like certain components.
What do you need when you go to the gym?
So listen, I just need, to be told, the weights and just the weights and just. Truth be told, I work out by myself. I like working out by myself. I lock in by myself. It's more therapeutic. You see what I'm saying? Some people might have a home gym with all the equipment in there. As long as they working out, sweating, doing exercise, they feel good. So now make a correlation with that to, like, say, for example, going to church. My confliction there is, like, since we kind of deep diving into it a little bit, is that what you're saying, like, some people go to church for that, to get that pump, this, down, the third, da-da-da-da. But then outside of church, they don't exhibit what they've been preaching for those hours or 2-3 hours. They don't live by, like that's not a operate. Okay. Right? They could be as well, like, you know what I mean? So for some people, seeing that, like, yeah, man, for that 1 hour, seeing a group, like a large crowd of people who, not saying everybody's like that, but a good majority don't really go out their way. Don't try to live like let's say, like Jesus, right? That's a problem. Some people who are actually spiritual. Like I think spirituality and let's say religion are two different things, right? They could be correlated. They could practice similar things, but for the most part, like take the churches, let's say war's going on right now. So you think the people in Iran or the people in God, whatever, they don't work, but they still don't worship because they don't have a church. You see what I'm saying? So my mindset, I'm breaking it back down to like old school Testament times where let's say if you just, and even if you want to, let's say your theory, what do they say? Where two or more gathered, God is present. So I don't need to tell you to go to a church. You see what I'm saying? That's how I feel like that. Like to be spiritual, to connect with God, I don't necessarily need to be in a church to the other 6 days of the week to be Jesus like a God like, you know what I mean? To have his presence. So that's where I'm conflicted where, like, bro, like, truth be told, and not saying all churches like that, but I see a lot of capping, a lot of fake stuff. And so since we're talking about conflictions, and then I try to, despite me not being in the church physically, like as often as most, my day-to-day interactions, when I interact with the next person, next human, I try to make that God-like as best as possible. So where somebody who's always in the church once or every Sunday or several times a week, where outside of church, outside of direct contact with, let's say, their church leader, they treat everybody like shit. Or they're selfish. Right. You know what I mean? Or they don't look out for other people. You don't see that church energy outside the church. And so I think we see so much of that. And for me, like trying to be, and I don't want to be fake. You know what I mean? I don't want to be true. And I know I'm flawed, right? But man, like that's where the one thing I will give church is the fellowship. That's where I'm like, you know what? I can't contradict the fellowship, right? But as far as necessarily needing that leadership in order to do what God put us on this earth to do, I don't think that's necessarily like physically being inside the church. You need that to be God-like and to impact humanity and do good. You see what I'm saying?
No problem. So let me touch base upon what you said. You're right. So one.
And just before you speak, and just like somebody who like I haven't been physically inside of church for, let's say, like consistently, at least a decade and some change, if not way longer. Right. With that stated though, my impact, I know impact wise on a day to day, my touch, whether it be a conversation or if I affect you, if I physically went out my way to do something to help you, I know my impact is like the number wise, like bro, I got numbers. You see what I'm saying? Like I can't be saying that. So I'm saying that as opposed to a couple of church people I know, there's only probably a full handful of people. I'm like, their intentions, right? Where in terms of in a society where I know you do things in order to get something back, right? That's not the world we live in, and I know my impact. So I'm just saying that before we speak, because I don't want this to go left, right, and go too deeper. But
no, I mean we can go as deep as one. I mean that's why a podcast is a podcast. Sure. So let me say that. Let me say this, right? So you said because again there's certain people you see how they go to church, I guess every Sunday or whatever day they decide to rest and to give to the Lord. They go to church, but they come out to church, they still act as devilish as they went in.
That's not exact. That's not what I said. That's your interpretation.
Okay, what did you say?
I'm gonna be very more clear, concise.
Yeah.
So I said specifically, like, and just in general, like this majority of people will go to church. Not even gonna say majority. Yeah, let's say a good handful, a good ample amount of people will be in church, like you say, right? Go to church for Sunday. But then let's say fast forward Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you don't hear nothing. And then the way they act in church, that same energy you give in church, let's say if you just look and observe them, you can tangibly see like they don't get that same energy in terms of, let's say somebody's out there, right? Like that same, let me reach out to this person, meet that person up. They don't do that. Like that's not a thing. Like as opposed to, let's say the person who don't go to church, and I'm using myself as an example because I stand on that. In the sense of me going out my way to try to help somebody, right, and try to do good. I could tangibly say, and I can name, like, you're not trying to be braggadocious, but bro, I don't go to church, but I go out my way to help people, right, and try to be more Jesus-like on a day-to-day, Monday through Saturday. And most people I know go to church. So when people, those who, like, when I know you and I know it's perfect. Myself, and I'm flawed. But when it comes to the church argument, you saying you need this for that, bro, that's where just conflictions happen.
Okay.
And so that's my argument. But
So
if you
no,
wanna
no,
come,
so no,
just
no,
come correct.
no, absolutely, absolutely, no. Please, so what you're talking about. So I'm gonna say again, like, so pretty much what I said in the beginning is what you said, like, because people, the way they behave and their mannerism after when they get out of church, it doesn't align for the energy that they quote unquote they're saying, or they praising, praise God, praise Jesus. That energy is not the same. It's not the same when they get out of church. Correct? It's
What I'm saying is more than just that, but I'm using that as an example. So just like you saying,
so
Lou,
I'm just sticking to that. So yeah, let me just, that's what, let me just stick to that. What I would say, because I know. So let me, from my years of going to church, right? There was a point that I stopped going to church, right? Because of my church trauma. That's because what you're speaking about
Church trauma.
is church. It's called church trauma. That's what it is.
that's not
It's-
that.
But that's
That's his
that,
assessment.
No, it's not a no.
That's
It's,
your,
it's,
that's
it's,
your, it's subjective. That's your
no, it's
assessment.
not. It's any I guess let me, I forgot the word. For lack of better term, any I guess bishop or pastor, they will say, I bet, because what you see at one point and what you see at another point, that's not that it conflicts. It is at the end of the day, it's a confliction, right?
Conflicted, yeah.
Yeah. So let me say this. I know the way I used to act and what I used to think and how I used to go about things before I started church, before I started to go into church, right? And I know the friends that I had in my life before I started to go to church, right? And before I really truly picked up the mantle, like, hey, yo, you know what? I'm gonna be serious about this as much as I possibly can. You know, at the end of the day, I'm still a sinner, so I will continuously try my absolute best on a daily basis. Do my best, and I'll see where I would take it. I'll see what God has for me as I go, as I continuously walking with Him. The way I walk, and the way I talk, and how quick I go to anger has changed tremendously. Has changed me for the better. The way I lead my family, how I lead my family, it has changed me tremendously. Reason being, I had because I used to be a 7-day Adventist.
Yes,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a
remember
7-day.
that.
Yes, I used to be a 7-day Adventist.
That was critical.
I stopped being a 7-day
critical.
Adventist because of what I saw what people was doing. Not only what people was doing, how they treated me. You feel me? That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped going. Stop being.
Judgmental?
Yeah, not just one being judgmental, and two, I used to have a thing like I bet you don't see me for like months or years. Then I think when you see me in church, oh, they money pool is I feel like that was so fake. Like all y'all niggas is being so fake. Like I promise, I'll call my one of my spiritual best friends right now. She'll tell you, like, that's the reason why. And me and her will go back and forth about it. And that's the reason why, like, yo, I'm done. Like I'm just done. Now, when I got back in it, is when I've come to the understanding of what of unknowingly of what God was doing in my life. Right. Reason being, I say that. Unknowingly, God has put destiny helpers around me to set me up for me to be a better person. Because always remember, people, when you pray to God, God doesn't zap a lightning bolt from the sky and just do something. No, He uses people. That's how it works. He uses people. He sends people in your life to do certain to help you along the road, to help you carry the cross. Because even Jesus didn't carry that cross by Himself. But that's another story for another time. To help you carry the mantle, to help you carry the cross of life, it's within itself. So I noticed that. Then after that, I noticed some of my childhood trauma. Right? Yes, counseling helped me to a point, but what truly helped me was understanding what forgiveness truly is. The power of forgiveness. Well, how God has, how just the true power of forgiveness, it has helped me let go so much. So to the point where it helps me be a better man and also a better father to my son, my lovely son. Big shout out to you, Gabe. I love you, Papa. But then after that, Then after that, so after it helped me when it came to my relationship. How to the understanding what I'm frustrated about is part of it. It helps me understand, where I bet you're in a relationship right now, everything's not gonna be so good. Or you think it's because God, like a perfect thing I had to understand. I continuously try my best to cram it in my mind. God did not tell that woman to love me. He never did. He told me to love her as God has loved the church. But he did not tell nobody's wife to love them.
Right.
He told them to respect them, to honor them. Big difference.
Okay.
So there's parts about it, and there's one thing about reading it, and there's another thing about somebody's breaking it down into you where you could understand it, but past what you're reading, for you to feel it. Now, I'm not gonna say it's not everybody that's gonna be just leaving the church and they're not gonna be just the same old asshole they was walking inside the church. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna be a perfect Christian. I don't ever see me being a perfect Christian, but hey, God works in miraculous ways. I don't see it, but God knows. But what I can say is, they're gonna be one or two you're gonna find when you go to church, especially at this age, that's a big age, at the age that we are now. They could be like, you know what? It have to be something, because. They're gonna start talking to you, especially the type of person you are, especially the type of people. They're gonna start talking to us about what stuff they're going through, and you know what, and how they've been delivered out of it. You know, there have to be something in this, because at the end of the day, like my church friend, my sister Abby. Matter of fact, my church friend, big shout out to Abby, right? Abby once texted me, right? Because Abby, sorry for pulling you on Front Street if you're watching, boo. But I had to make sure, because I want to make sure I do not butcher what you said to me. Hold on, guys. It is, I'm sorry, guys. One second. Wait. No, 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. September of this year now. So, long story short, my friend Abby, we both used to be outside. Right, we both used to be outside with it. She started going to church, like physically going to church effectively, longer than I have, right? But then after, for my birthday, she texted me for my birthday. Because my mom prayer has always been with me, so I was always been kind of tied in spiritually. But she texted me on my birthday. She's like, "Hey, brother Mitch, I don't know what I have done in this lifetime to deserve a friend like you, a spiritual brother like you, but I appreciate you that you are in my life." Because she goes through things battling with things, and I go through with battling things. But because I have a spiritual sisters and I have spiritual brothers, if I'm going in my prayer warriors, if I'm going through something, I'm activating them. Right. I'm activating them. We're gonna make heaven shake. Let me go. I wish, boy, one phone call, I activate everybody. I'm gonna make heaven shake.
You forgot the prayer warriors. Ain't even that.
I'm gonna make heaven and I pray for not only I pray for and I'm gonna try my absolute best to also say your name. God, I make a general prayer for my friends, but I need to say your name. I pray for Lewis. I pray for Gene all the time. I make heaven shake. If I know something going on, I'm gonna make heaven shake.
Appreciate it.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I go to church. It's nothing better but having your boy or your sister. No, y'all both look at each other just like this. When they say something crazy, y'all both look at each other, y'all vodka, because y'all know. And Lord, we turn. But you know what? Yo, hey, we trying our best to be better.
Yo, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Sure.
Shoot. You talking about church?
Yeah.
Man, random.
Yeah.
Chet, is exercise just as important as going to church to you?
Yes.
It should be.
100%.
It should be.
100%.
To me, like, you can't ask me that question because
I asked you.
that's literally in my DNA. You can't, because
I asked you.
That's
yes
automatic with
it's
me.
church. Since we're on the topic of spirituality, I'm telling you.
No, it conflicts me because
Nah, he's conflicted. What the fuck?
It conflicts me because I'd rather go to the gym than go to church.
Yeah, but
That's just
so
me.
here's
But
my direct
that's just
question:
me. You
Is
can
it
go-
just
you
as
can go to church.
Is it just as important? Like since Mitch,
But here's the thing,
Mitch, what the
I ain't
fuck?
gonna hold you, I ain't
Yo,
gonna
that's
hold
the
you.
first time Mitch went back like this all night.
I ain't gonna hold you.
No, I'm chilling.
That's such.
No.
Yo, that's the first time. Yo, I promise you.
The nigga was
play
spitting.
the
I let him
video.
know.
He was spitting.
He was spitting. He
But
was spitting.
all
I'm not-
night. He been spitting for
Listen,
like 40
I mean,
minutes.
but
This
you
is the
know,
first time.
One
he
thing
went
I
like
learned
this.
about potting with all my brothers is that let them, that's their soapbox. Let them sit on it. Let them stand on it. Let them grandstand. I don't give a shit. Get your shit off.
Talk your
Because
talk, my boy.
guess who got to edit? Daddy got to edit. So I'm not worried about it.
Crazy. That's you had to add that shit in there, bro.
Yo,
Daddy got to edit.
send me the car. I said some. I said some heat on
You
here.
dropping gems, bro.
Sound me
Yeah.
sick. I
Anyway.
said some heat.
But anyway, he said some heat. I'm not gonna cut nothing.
Come on.
Y'all
Yo,
know
but
my
I gotta
editing
change the
skills.
topic though.
But
So
the way I see it is like I'd rather go to the gym, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like when I go to church, like the last time I was at church, I was in church. We was in church for a personal gathering,
Yes.
for a personal event. We went to support our friend
Yes, yes.
in his moment of life,
You know
the
it.
once in a lifetime thing, right?
Hey, what's up, baby?
Without saying that too much,
Daddy loves you.
I ain't gonna front like that was cool. You know what Reverend was talking about, what the bishop was talking about. You know, he was spitting.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I listen to him because my thing is I don't listen to people I don't respect. If I don't respect you, I don't listen to you. Yo, hello, cool, good, keep it moving. I don't need to listen to shit you say. I respect Bishop. I know his background.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? I know where he come from. He can relate. I can relate. We can relate. You know, when you come from, I wasn't poor growing up. I wasn't rich either. My lights went off. Water was cut off. I didn't have a computer. I didn't have nice things.
You was
Haitian
rich.
American in the 90s.
He was
Haitian
rich enough.
American living in New York.
I got you. I got you.
In the 90s.
I got you. You was rich enough to be broke.
Yes.
yeah.
Rich enough to be broke, but rich enough, but broke enough to appreciate what life is about.
That means he was broke in the suburbs.
You know what I'm saying?
Different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Everybody else didn't
grew
work
up,
but yours.
like,
In the 90s, early 2000s? Stop it.
it's literally tatted on my arm. It's Stockman Street. When you go down Stockman Street, it's a one-way street. You go up, it's Mitchell Street right there. You go left, it's money. You go right, it's drugs and hoes. It is what it is.
Yo, Gene,
You
I ain't
fi- you
meet you on
figure it out.
Stockman. I'm sorry. I met
No,
you.
no, you-
I met you broke in the suburbs.
suburbs.
I ain't even gonna lie to
You
you.
brought me
That's
at
the
the
different
high.
type of
I
shit.
met him on Stockman.
You better
Yeah,
stop.
that's
it.
that's
Stockman
You know
was
what I'm
lit.
saying? So-
Stockman was lit.
I met you on Main Street.
I know there's choices in life. Every day I had to make a choice.
Yeah,
I'm either gonna go to school, chill with these rich folks, chill with these white folks, chill with these bourgeoisie black folks or whatever, do my thing. Or I can go to Orange. I met a great friend over there. I met great people. I got my people. I got more Haitian people over here. That's my choice.
These knuckles was working.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Fight, run, cops, drugs, guns, it don't matter. It didn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no tough guy. I'm not no street nigga. I'd never to be that. But I was next to it. I saw it. When I hear the bishop, when I hear the bishop talk,
I'm next to it.
I'm next to
He
it.
was like, as you talk, not like.
I'm next to it. Literally, one seat over.
Gangster, nigga.
Go ahead, G. My bad. Go ahead.
The bishop is talking. It was cool. I'm in the church. I'm like, it's cool. I get what he's saying. There's a part that's conflicting in me that I'd be like, I should be here more often. I'm hard headed. My boy, he texts me every week. Yo, come.
You get that same text message?
Yo,
Yeah.
come.
And he gets the link.
January 1st, come. January 7th, come. January 14th, come. January 21st, come.
YouTube link?
Come,
Yeah,
come.
yeah.
And to the point where it's like, he stopped texting me.
Me too.
Because it's tragedy.
Yeah.
It's strategic. It's like
He's like a
it's like
Jehovah's
it's like
Witness.
women. I was about to say bitches. It's like women, right? After a while, after you ask for that, like that second, third date, you stop asking. You're like, all right, cool. You gonna see me live my best life. Then eventually, shorty comes around like, yo, I see you out here. You doing your thing, man. Yeah, cool. You can have fun with me too. I'm not oblivious to the fact that my boy reaches out and says, yo, come and get the word. You don't, and he tells me, you don't have to come every Sunday. I know your schedule. I know what's going on. I know what's happening. There are things that's conflicting in me with this.
And to be
church
straight,
bullshit.
honestly, just to tell y'all too, y'all just could come from 12 to 1.
Can I ask you a
Right.
question?
Yeah.
Does your church have Haitian patties like the old school Haitian churches used to have?
Only when there's events.
No, we're not serious.
Do you remember the Haitian patties, Joe? Yo, Tatty, you remember the Haitian patties at church?
Yo.
No, I got yo,
I get a Philly cheesesteak
I
when I
will
go
buy
to church.
it.
I ain't gonna hold
So
you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If you let me know you got a box, but they gotta be hot, like warm, like how they used to do back in the day with the Haitian patties. I'm Gucci. Then
Yo,
I'll be
And
more
I'm talking
inclined
about
to
that
show up.
spot
yo,
on South Orange Ave next to the White Castle.
me at the end of the day, guys.
Nah, that
yo,
spot trash.
Yo, guys,
Now.
let's
Before-
take a talk.
Before, oh
Before
yeah.
it was fire.
Yo, fire.
Fire.
Yo,
I
guys,
went
let's
there
go
last
topic.
year. I was
I won't pot that
disappointed,
now.
bro.
Yo, just all I'm trying to tell you guys,
Appreciate you, bro.
hey, yo, just come through, man.
You gonna have Haitian patties?
Yo, just come through.
You gonna have Haitian patties?
Hey, man, come through.
And with Haitian Kuala
I agree with Mitch because my boys be texting me all the time. I'm like, yo, I'll come on fourth Sunday.
But let me ask you a
because it's youth, it's the youth doing it.
But let me ask you a question.
I've came like a couple
Yo,
times and
yo,
I brought Dom.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
If your girl text you or call you, like, yo, come over,
You gonna come?
you hop and skip and
Yo, you
back.
know what's crazy?
See, I don't like the way y'all be doing that, man.
Temptation, but he's
He-
right.
He
He's
got
right.
a point. I'm off.
Yo,
I'm off Saturday, Sunday.
I'm about to go
I can
outside.
church.
We about to get this money real quick. You coming?
I'm gonna do that. I can go
Exactly.
to church. I grew up in church.
I'm about to go outside. Yo, we about to go to
Shit,
lobby.
I used to sing in the choir in
We
church.
about to
I
go to
had
lobby.
solos and
Yeah,
all
I'ma
that
be
shit.
real
We about to go to lobby. Yo,
I'ma be real
$75.
with y'all.
75 on the bottle. You coming?
Hey,
we going.
We've been on the spiritual topic for a little bit, and I see where this is going. This we
Right.
could be here all night. I can see this. Look at Miss texting. Like, look. Miss just Saturday night. What you
reporting.
texting? It's already
No.
10:30. What the hell?
Report.
Oh, you gotta let her know.
Yeah,
Report.
go.
I like that.
good.
Tell her I ain't forget.
Ain't nobody worry about you, man. All right, but go ahead, Luke. So what you were saying?
No, let's LOG. Listen, we've been on the spiritual. Listen, we're gonna be here all night. We could be here all night talking about
could
the
be here all
spiritual
night.
conversation, this, that, and the
But honestly, like, whether you're conflicted, whether you're centered, whether you are happy, the church is there. I think what Mitch is trying to tell people is like, yo, you can always come back. You know, even if you feel lost. If you feel lost, come. If you feel centered, come. If you're full, come. If you're happy, come. If you're sad, come.
If you feel like everything is going good in your life, everything is going good, come.
Because I think the best thing that he said, that out of all he said, you know, and I listened to all he said, I think the best thing he said is like, yo, when he come in that church, he don't care what's going on. He get on his knees and he breathe. And when he breathe, whatever was going on is behind
It's
him.
over.
That's a beautiful feeling.
Can I ask you a random question?
Because that means that God gave you another Sunday. He gave you another day. He gave you another day to live, breathe, and, you know, to live in this life and say, my child, the week is over. Let's look forward to the new thing.
Yo, Lou, before you ask that next question, Lou, if the question is not a serious question, Lou, don't ruin the...
We got to get unserious, though, because the
No,
episode
no.
is called Serious
We're on
Unserious.
topic.
We have to be
No.
unserious.
I just want to know something. I'm just curious. I promise.
Go
you.
ahead, sure.
Because you know I'm a visual person.
And to be honest with you, I feel like it's going to lead
It's
to
gonna
me
be
throwing
unserious.
another
Let's go.
joke.
It's not what you said.
Go ahead.
All right, say less. I'm dead serious.
Go ahead.
Like, no, I'm dead. Y'all crazy. Listen, so I'm just trying to picture this. Yeah, I mean, you know, you're my spiritual brother. We've been talking about church.
Shout out to Spiritual Brothers. Shout out to them.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, man.
Not the spiritual
No,
brothers,
give-
not
guys,
the church boys at
guys.
the dogs, but the true spiritual brothers.
Guys, give Lewis the room. Go ahead, Lou.
Okay. So listen, I'm just trying to imagine, miss. So let's say,
Choose it wisely.
I'm just trying to imagine.
Choose
so,
it. Yo, Lewis, I heard when Gene said it, and I know the joke you're about to say. So what I'm saying... No,
Mitch,
Lou.
let him
I didn't say the
land.
joke.
Alright,
I didn't say the
let-
joke.
Let him
let
land.
it-
Let him land.
Yo,
Let him
shut
land.
his mic off. Damn, I'm trying to find an answer. I'm just trying to get a depiction, like an accurate depiction of what's going on a day to day. So, Mitch, let me ask you a question, right? Because you're very spiritual, right? In the morning when you get out of bed, like when you wake up, open your eyes. Do you stretch your arms, roll over, get out of bed, get on your knees, and pray to God?
No, I don't do that. I usually just once I open my eyes before I touch my phone, I notice that I'm up. I woke up, and so I close my eyes again and I say and I pray
So why,
from the laying position.
from the lane position. So why you don't just roll over and just get out of bed? Like roll over, right? Get down on your knees and just pray.
That is true. So Honestly, you know what? No, hold on.
I wanna know why Mitch don't do it.
Do it, because I know where he's trying to go. Do it, trust me. I know where he's trying to go with it.
I'm not trying.
But do
I'm
it.
just trying to think for a spiritual person in
What
church.
I'm gonna do
You see
is,
what I'm saying?
what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do what God told me to do. I'm gonna give him a message.
Pale.
You doing this thing?
Cooking.
So I definitely do need to do that. Reason being, because I think it will make me even start my morning even quicker. Because I am in a journey of trying my absolute best to start my days at 5 o'clock. Everybody, please keep me in prayer and keep me consistent. I'm trying. I really am trying. Right now, I'm up to 7 o'clock, right? And so yeah. With that being said, so yeah, Lou. Because I don't do that, but you know what, Lou? I'm going to do that. And matter of fact, just if I can make sure I do that every night before I go to sleep, I'm gonna literally purposely put my sandals under my bed for me to. I have to go to my knees, to go to my knees to reach my sandals. And I know. You want to say something about, you're going to go to your knees for your waist size. Even at my waist size. Hold on a second. Even at my weight size, I'm more than able to go on these swing and do the job.
No, so I wasn't actually thinking about your.
Where were you going with it?
No, I'm mad at you. So it's kind of goes back to my point at the beginning of this talk, where inside the church we got that energy, right?
Yeah.
As far as like, yo, ooh, church, pray. But then the other 6 days, like for example, me, like I thank God, like believe it or not, like I like to roll out, thank God, I like to read, I like to touch my books. I got two types, but I like to read, like try to read a verse.
Okay.
I don't do it consistently, but I'm thinking like damn, like that to me when I was growing up, and I grew up in not only in the church, but I went through like Catholic school and private schools where there's always church, you know what I mean, Bible verses, etc. So. But part of it was you get up, you thank God every morning. Yeah, my mom even told me every time I get up, before you walk out your bed, before you take feet touch the floor, you want to pray and shoot that up. But I thought that was like 101. So you see what I'm saying? So when I see people who are, and not at you directly, but I'm just saying to give you better context. When I see people like who are very church like heavy, but then when I take this session from the outside, watch them, observe them the other 6 days out the week. Shit, if you want to be completely honest, 6.5 days, because once they leave that church, who knows, by that Sunday night, they might be their regular human self, right? And that's what I judge off. So that's why, like, this conversation, like, let me ask Mitch, do you get up, and I try to give you an actual depiction, not to come at weight.
Okay.
Right? But to more so just come at action.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that kind of like, I'm just trying to like reinforce like my perspective in terms of,
So
you don't got to be in the church per se to me to be godly or to be on some like to live like Jesus or be Christ-like. Or forget if you're not Christian, you could be whatever religion you want. But from a God standpoint, right, in terms of helping that next person, next human, and just just doing something without expecting stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Where like that's what made me just ask that.
No, so Lou, when it comes to praying, I pray to 3 to 4 times a day. When it comes to praying, for me, that's just for me.
No, but
Again.
I hear so. I'm not even, and this is to me. There's layers to it where, and I don't want to. And I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. In terms of spiritual and the church thing, there's praying. There's actual action. You see what I'm saying? Like for example, in terms of serving, there's praying. There's serving. There's submitting. You see what I'm saying? There's layers to it where a lot of people, and since we're talking about the church, Lou, I don't go every time, every day. People will be talking about praying, showing up.
Yeah.
In terms of actually consistently serving, submitting, serving like Jesus, serving like God. I think that's one of our biggest areas of opportunities. So with that being said, man, that's my thing when it comes to all that.
Are you? Are you judging? Are you not judging? Are you saying that based upon I guess what you judge, what a quote unquote serving and not quote unquote, but what you call serving people? Are you judging from that base, or I'm assuming I'm assuming you know people's, I guess other people's life and how they live their lives on an everyday basis. Are you where? That's my question. Where are you judging that for? Like, Because again,
I got you.
my spirit. Big shout to my spiritual sister Melissa. She always tells me. When we having these spiritual debates, she always tell me, where are these people getting these things from, and they make them say, like, where are they viewing this, like. Where?
Yo, Mitch, it's not a view, it's an observation. You know me, I'm very observant, right? Maybe analytical, I'm very observant. Okay. So for me, like, it just even this conversation. Let's say if I just forget people, let's just say me and you, right? Like, and I just framework that conversation around just, let's say just you and I individually. You go to the church on a consistent basis, I don't. So, I mean, mind you, I just gave you context as far as like this, my experiences, my upbringing from. Just, bro, I'm not. Despite the fact of being in church for 10 years, or 15, bro, for 20 plus years successfully in the church. My dad was a pastor. He was in his church. I was with him and watched him go through his ministry studies to get that, to do that. I watched him start his church. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying it I'm not saying from a novice standpoint. So I'm saying all that, like when you brought up the church part, Lou, the church part. I'm trying to give you more context, and it's like just using us as example to reiterate my point. Like, yo, bro. And not saying you right, I'm wrong, or I'm right, you wrong. I'm just giving you context, especially seeing you as the folks I'm talking about as far as the church people come in. Like, man.
Well, you said church people come here.
Like you said, yo, Lou, I send you, like, for example, you send me text messages on Sundays, like what were you saying at the beginning? You send a text, come here, come to the church. And then I'll send you why I'm conflicted. And you were saying, well, like how you started before. This is why you should come to church. This, that, third, da. So I sat here, even despite all the conversations, I was still thinking about it and let you speak. And like, Mitch, let me ask you a question. Like, my confliction was people they don't practice what they preach on a day-to-day, to sum it up.
Like what? You be more specific, because so you say people don't practice what they preach, or
so to sum it up, people like, going back to the beginning of the conversation in terms of the conflictions. One of my main conflictions is I see how you be in church, but on one day, or why you in church for those 2 hours, or even that hour, like you said, come from 12 to 1. But then when I sit and observe from Monday through Saturday, the actions don't correlate with what's happening in church. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm
let me ask you
us, but going back to just you and me, because I've been hearing you speak. I've been sitting, I've been quiet, and I don't want to like.
Yeah, it's a good. So it's a great debate actually. You feel me? And I'm quite no. But this is, I mean, because if you're gonna say something, it's actually quite as interesting to me for me to. I bet if it's something I could talk, if it's something I could say about it, then let me say something about it. You feel me? So is that fair?
Yeah, go.
You can, but it might go a little, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't
think he's challenging your faith. He's just like,
no, the challenge.
Let me give you a.
Let me give you
my point.
No, he's challenging my action. So what?
I'm right.
Yeah,
challenging action.
My actions. That's fine. I agree 100%. I'm with it. Which action do you feel as if I go to church on Sundays, but Monday through Saturday, I'm whatever.
Let me preface before I say that I done told people this publicly and professionally in terms of, yo, Mitch, low key, he's probably my most spiritual friend.
Yes.
Like, I think I even told him that.
100% agree.
Like, Mitch is the most spiritual
tell people
one.
that.
I tell
my family that. I tell anybody that. Anybody I know, I'll be like, yo, who's your most spiritual friend? I said, I got 2 of them. Mitch is number 1. Greg is number 2.
I don't even put Greg up there. Like,
I put Greg up there because I know that he's the one who tried to introduce me to church.
No, hold on.
Number 1 is Mitch.
Absolutely, go ahead.
So going back to my argument,
yeah,
I'm
you have any spiritual friends, or you don't?
I'm saying. So what I'm saying to you is, and going back to this thing I was saying from before, my confliction.
Yeah.
Like you were saying, yo, Lou, this is why I need to go to church. Like, I'm talking to my bishop because of guidance. Because if I ain't do certain things, I realize, he's real. Because even if you go 1 or 2 conversations, you said that, right? Mm-hmm. So then in my argument, I hear that, and I'm like just looking at it from a basic standpoint. Mind you, I'm not new to church. No. It's not that I'm a novice to church, that I haven't consistently gone for, let's say, at least the last, 10 to 15 years. Maybe even a little bit longer. But when I try to dumb it down, I'm like, yo, people don't be practicing what they preaching. And then I also observe that some people.
So you judge from a practice preach thing?
Yo, practice what you preach.
No, yeah. Okay,
Like even this is
land,
so I'm laying there playing. So it's
yeah.
like even right now, I just
Yeah.
asked you. You told my Sunday, come through Sunday, right? And not trying to come at you directly, but
Yeah.
use you as example.
Yeah, it's fine.
But then I asked you, Mitch. So, I hear you on Sundays.
But
But
Saturday
then
we here drinking,
Monday through,
chilling,
bro,
cursing.
I ain't even go that deep.
Hold on.
Monday through Saturday, I don't hear none of that. I'm like, yo, Mitch. As a matter of fact, you're so spiritual, right? You're so tapped into God. As my mom, who's very spiritual, she's probably the most religious person I know. She didn't give me instructions in terms of how to talk to God. How before I get out my bed and touch the floor, and if I touch the floor, get on my knees and pray and thank God. Like even she gave me libation rituals that I just recently realized that was libation rituals that's kind of tied to old school ancestral African like traditions and roots. I'm like, oh shit, my mom's very spiritual. So while you're speaking, and you're probably the second most spiritual person I know. And then while you were talking, I'm like, yo, Mitch, time out. Monday through Saturday, I don't hear nothing about church, God. So that made me question, like, yo, Mitch, do you get out the bed? Like, when you wake your eyes up, do you thank God for waking you up? Like, before you roll out the bed, before you grab your phone, do you pray? Do you thank God? And you said, no, you don't.
No, I said, I don't go on my knees.
You don't go on my knees. All right. You go on my knees. Okay. You said you don't go on your knees.
Yeah, I said, which I should. You know what? Thank you for bringing that. I should. So it's okay. So let me address that.
All right.
This is fine.
That's all I was saying.
No, it's cool. No, it's cool, man. Because I'm happy I'm in these debates, and yo, don't worry, because me and Bishop we work on something. But I'm happy.
But then listen, what I'm saying. But there's more. That's what I'm saying before. I don't want to keep going.
No. It's fine. You could throw anything that you have to say is fine with me, right?
Yo, Tad, I be trying to keep.
Yeah. No.
I be trying to get.
No. So let's go based off of what you said.
I'm
about,
loving this right now.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited actually about it. So. You said from Monday through Saturday, I'm not bringing it to you. I'm not. I guess bringing it to you. Just on Sundays, I'd be like, yo, Lou, yo. No, I start on Friday, but yo, Lou, you coming to church? You coming to church Sunday? That means something. Hey, I try whatever.
Right.
So that's either here or there. I have to meet people where they're at. Always. Because I don't want to be a Jehovah, like
You
big
wanna do that?
Jehovah, big like shout to Jehovah. I don't want to
You
be.
want to do that?
But meet people where they're at. Yeah, like him. You can't just say, I'm gonna tell you where the
Because I
chapter.
think part of being in the church and being dedicated to your religion is not to sound like an asshole,
Yeah.
but I think you gotta kind of be like a salesman to them.
No, you see, but that's where it was done wrong. It was done wrong. Reason being,
Sure,
I'm 100%. I'm gonna tell you
because
why.
it's always because to
I'm
me,
gonna tell-
at least to me,
Hold-
I can't speak for
hold
Lou,
on.
I can't speak for Tat, but it's always been like, yo, come. I'm like, are you selling me something?
Yo, hold on.
Let me put a pin.
Louis, hold
I'm
on.
gonna let you speak.
So from Monday to whatever days, and I'm gonna say this right, and you could tell me when I'm done speaking. You could tell me if I'm lying. When we're having certain conversation, when it's me and you and G, when we're having certain conversation, if because I don't know the Bible, I don't know the Bible by heart. I'm not there yet. I don't know the Bible by heart, but there's certain scriptures I could keep in mind. If there's a scripture, do I not say it? Do I not?
Listen.
No, I'm actually no.
Yeah, but,
Lou, I'm just that. I don't want it to be. I don't.
so you'll mention scriptures here and there through time to time. Not on that every day.
Okay.
Like you wouldn't be specific with
I'm
you.
not
Monday through
okay.
Friday, you don't mention-
Okay. Give me a second. Like I said in the beginning of this podcast. I'm not a perfect Christian.
Right.
I said it. I'm saying it over and I said I am not a perfect Christian. I'm working on it, but I'm not perfect. If I was perfect, there's certain thing that's done in my life currently right now that I promise you it will be done different. If I was at that level, it will be done completely different. But I am working on it. It's a continuous work, and I will never be ashamed about it. I will never hide from it. For my birthday, right? Instead of having everybody go to the club, in which I could have, there was a party, I could have put my face on a flyer, And I could have everybody, baby, you'll meet me in the club. But what I told my shorty I'm doing, like, nah, you know what? This year when I'm not gonna do a party. I'm gonna invite everybody in here. We're gonna pray. I'm gonna say a prayer. I invite everybody to my house. We have food. Again, like I said, I gotta meet people where they at. We have food, we have drinks and whatnot. And after I prayed.
Here's the confliction I got.
Okay.
Here's the confliction I got. I'm gonna be straight with you. So one, I don't think you fully even know where I'm at to be speaking. Like I'm gonna meet people where they at. So that's one thing. Like it'd be one thing.
I'm not speaking just about you. I'm not speaking.
I know,
just about
but
you.
But I'm talking to you directly.
Yeah,
Just you in general,
yeah.
because you keep saying like this. I'm trying to explain to you. And this is like the church energy. I got to meet people where I'm at. I got to meet people where they at. Like I meet people where they at. Like and that sentence alone just gives off like energy that's like, yo, bro, you kind of got to twist it. So if that's how you feel, maybe the framework, the wording, you need to switch that up. That's one. Because I 1,000. Even as you say that, I know you don't know where I'm at. You may think my perspective is this, my perspective is that, and you might be You may be right, but I'm telling you you're wrong in the sense of that.
Let me
Snap your neck.
And to go more high level.
I've been looking this way, so my family was getting stiff.
And to go a little like
Dad, you good?
I don't want to go too deep into it.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like you're my spiritual, like one of my spiritual closest friends, but you don't.
That's
know
my
where I'm
spiritual
at.
friend.
Yeah.
Like you don't want, like you don't even know where I'm at. I'm telling you, like even though you're one of my spiritual friends, because you might be like, you know what I mean, like we're close, so I can see your flaws. I can see what you're like. Let's say you see what your strengths and your weaknesses. I can see that, including in your spirituality, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to tell you, you don't know where I'm at because you don't fully understand. I could tell that you don't fully understand where, like I'm at mentally, spiritually. So, and I think that's like essentially it ain't just you. I think that's just how, let's say, I don't want to say church, like consistent church goers, for lack of a better correlation, right? But nah, man, that's the problem. And the people who don't go, I'm a firm believer that some people might be more like non-church goers, consistent church goers. There's a good chance a lot of them might be more spiritual, more tapped into the word, into like God, into like just the Lord's being. So I hear you.
Let me ask you. Can I ask you a question? Just I'm just asking you a question, and just think about it, and just I just need the most simplest version. And you don't gotta tap G. It's okay. Again, and always remember, I'm really extremely comfortable having these conversations because I like it. I really am.
Okay.
The times that you was mentally or emotional or spiritual when you was going through, right? When I pull up, right? Because if I mentally, if I know that you're going through something, regardless if you don't want me there or not, I'm gonna pull up, and I know what the kind of person that you are. Miss, shut the fuck up. I just sit there.
So
Yo, hold on, give me a second. I just sit there and I'm like, yo, this shit a game, I mean, and whatever you want to talk about, I want to talk about it.
Right.
You feel me? Because that was something that like Bishop taught me. Bishop had a phone call one night. Someone called him. They got locked up. They was going through an argument with their wife, whatever, their significant other. You feel me? Bishop told me, yo, Mr. Be straight honest, you know what I did? And that's why I got the statement where it says, I'm gonna meet them where they at.
Right.
Yo, miss, I pulled up to the precinct. He said, Joe got in my car. You miss, you know what I did? I'm like, bitch, what happened? Man, I threw him a pint of Henny. I just kept on driving. We didn't see, he was like, I didn't say a word to him, and he didn't say a word to me, because I know at that second, what I'm about to do, give him verses? Right. Tell him God is good?
Right.
He ain't trying to hear that.
Yo, can I be real, bro?
Go ahead.
I don't hear no more stories about you and Bishop. I'm not trying to, like, I fuck with Bishop 1,000%, but I don't hear no more stories, okay? I don't want you sidetracked to make a correlation about a story.
No, it's not. But
I want, listen, don't cut me off. I want you to answer me directly. Like, it's me and you talking direct. Yeah. Like, when we start adding side stories, that shit throws me off a little bit, and I gotta keep up and shit. And I gotta follow.
Okay.
Well, you could just be direct with me. It's just me and you talking in terms of this realm right here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we here now. Okay? So I don't want to hear about this, that, third. It's just you and I talking. And I want you, bro, I ain't no dumb dude. I'm very observant. So since you want to have this conversation, let's have it direct.
Yeah.
So as far as the church, going back to the focal point of the conversation, right? The church thing, I'm be straight with you. You invite me to church often. But going back to this 6 days a week joints, we all are human. You're human. So I'm fully like, I've observed some gaps that maybe give me some conflictions that kind of correlate with majority of like, I don't want I don't want to say churchgoers. Because no. As far as me be consistent in the church every single day, that's not like, no. Like, even going back to what you just correlate as far as when you know I need something or I'm in a space where, I need somebody, right, just to be around. That, like, I'm not even going to say that's a church thing. That's a spiritual thing. That's because you're close to me, Because you and a handful, less than a handful of people know that space. Where I need support and I need somebody. So I'm not even going to say that just because of church. Because we don't even go to the same church, bro. So I'm saying it's more so our connection, right? That, them sense narratives, because our connection, our relationship. You know me. And in terms of maybe because you go to church and you have other experiences, you know how to like show up for me. But going back to the focal point of this conversation, like I keep standing on, my issue, and I'm not saying, like, I would love to be in a space of fellowship with other people, like-minded people, right? Worshiping, praising the Lord. My sole confliction right now is that, one of my main conflictions right now, let me say so, is that a lot of people advertise and pushing to be in church every single Sunday. I'm not even gonna say frauds, but man, Gene, what the fuck, Gene?
But
like y'all don't practice y'all preach every single day.
But who's pushing to you to be in church every
No, every Sunday. Like you just said, every Sunday I said you need to be in church. That's why you need to be here in this.
No, I said, hey, Lou, you want to come? You come to church?
Listen, but I hear you. But what I'm saying is, and just now you're saying, wow, you need to come to church because this, that, and third, spirituality.
No, because I'm giving more based on. Well, when I tell you to come to church, Lou, I never give a breakdown. But hey, Lou, you come to church?
No. You just made a correlation just now. Why? Like, cause Lou, spiritual. I know my brothers, this, that, and third, and that's where you get me.
I know my brothers what.
Listen, all I'm saying is back to the focal point.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm trying. Maybe I'm not saying like I'm trying. I'm not trying. I'm following. I'm making sure that I follow what you're saying for me to make. Like I said, in this space.
Bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah. And even you yourself included. Like I'm saying, you know what? To get more granular, like, man. Like, let's say, for example, right, being church. Would you say you're more selfless or selfish?
Being as a person?
Yeah.
I'm naturally selfish.
Okay.
I'm trying my absolute best to be selfless, like God. I'm trying, and when I mean selfless, even when it's talking about sacrificing what I have to say, and how I'm gonna say it, what I have to do, how I'm gonna do it. And my natural self want to do certain things. The outcome will be a very selfish outcome, but then after I think about it, I'll just do something else.
So let me ask you this question: would you say I'm more selfish or selfless? Me, myself.
You yourself more selfless or selfish?
Selfless or selfish?
Selfish.
I'm selfish?
Yeah.
How so?
Because people pleasing does some people pleasing. If
forget the people pleasing. Let's say
I'm
help. Assistance, selflessness. I'm not talking about people pleasing. Like helping, assisting people.
Yeah, I got you. That's what I'm telling you. When you help people, right? You get a certain like a praise, like because like not praise like oh my gosh, no. Not that you get a certain type of respect and you get a certain type of like thing that fuels you and you like it. Like you get a certain type of there's a thing. Great. Honestly, G would probably be the best person to give you the word I'm looking for. There's a certain thing that you get out of it that fuels Lou to go into Lou for Lou to do for Lou to go into the next day to not go into the next day for Lou to be Lou like
so me helping people fills my ego to help me to
no because this is not it Don't worry. Matter of fact, don't worry. I know what I'm trying. I know what I'm trying. I know what I'm trying to say about it. Yeah. There's a certain thing. Don't worry. I'm gonna bring up this conversation with me and you and G on the phone. I promise you. There's a certain
self-resilience.
Not self-resilience. No.
Self-confidence.
Self-reliance.
Ego.
Because
am I selfless? You say I'm
Ego?
selfless because I'm
Ego.
selfish? That's what I'm trying to understand. Am I selfless or selfish? Am I selfless or selfish? Like you said you're selfish, but you're working on being selfless. So I'm saying me, myself. Am I selfish
But you
or
have
selfless?
to be selfish at the same time because you're protecting your family.
No. I put it. I just gave two categories. Are you selfless or selfish? He said he's selfish, but he's working on being selfless. Correct?
Yes. I'm selfish. Yeah, no. So no, I'm naturally selfish.
He said he's naturally
You're naturally selfish, but he has to naturally also be selfish because of his family. He has to protect his family.
Hold on. No,
we're not even going. You know where I'm going.
So I got you, Luke, because you're trying to steer this conversation.
I'm not steering. No, I
got you. So Lou, give me a second, Gene. So Lou, you're naturally selfless, but
it's for
it's hurting you.
No. Stop.
How?
No. Wait, time out.
It can't hurt him. He's a family man.
No. Not
I got it. So wait, just a minute ago, I got you. So the original question was when I asked you was, are you because mind you, keeping in context, and mind you, my context is you got somebody who goes to church consistently every single day, right, on Sundays. Then you got somebody who doesn't go consistently.
Matter of fact, I'm sorry.
So, I got you.
Okay, I know how to answer.
I got you.
Okay.
Yo, miss, I'm gonna give you I'm trying to give you a recap where we at right now. So then from there, I asked you. Are you selfish or selfless?
No, let me answer.
You're naturally selfish.
Let me answer. Can I answer?
I'm just trying to catch everybody.
No. Let me answer.
Okay.
Pause. Stop right there.
All right.
I am selfish because
I don't listen. That's not the part I need you to answer.
Give me a second.
We passed that point. It's on video. We passed it. I got you.
Okay.
So where I'm trying to catch the dudes up is right because I asked you selfish or selfless. Right? Because we talking about Christians, church, whatever. Right. So then you said you're naturally selfish and you're working right on being self.
Because the way I understand it is to be naturally in your religion, you have to be submissive. If you have to be submissive, you have to be selfless. Am I wrong? Or am I right?
100%.
Okay.
So then
but there's also your individual obligations as a family man. As a man who holds down his house, as a man who protects, provides the roof,
that's what I'm trying to. That's why I'm trying to answer.
Answer. Go
but
ahead.
see,
that's why I'm trying to answer this.
Let me answer.
I am naturally before I started working on myself spiritually. I'm naturally selfish.
I don't think so.
Give me a second. I got you, Gene. Because
but I say that because I big on my brother because
because the relationship. I got you, Gene. I'm answering the question for Lou.
But I don't want you to take that as negativity. I want you to take that as positivity because you're not that.
Gene, I got you because the relationship I have with you and the relationship I have with Lou is two different. Lou is talking from his perspective. Which is fine.
I don't think you're selfish. I don't think you're selfish to Lou.
No, hear me. But Lou is talking from his perspective. Gene, give me a second. That's what I'm saying. Let me answer it.
Okay.
Lou is talking from his perspective. Gene, you're different. You're a different person from Lou. You feel me? Gene, I have to talk to you constantly because you're a fucking hardhead. Like I gotta talk to you. Like Gene, I gotta pour into you, Gene. I have to. Gene, You feel me? I have to. Even your oldest, not your older, your sister knows that. You feel me? When they call me, baby, talk to Gene. Because I have a different relationship between you and I have a different relationship with Lou. So let me answer the question for Lou. I am naturally selfish. But because I'm understanding the word and I'm starting to understand the work that I have to do, I'm becoming selfless. Because I understand the word, I'm understanding.
Right.
Now, I can't say I 100% understand. I'm understanding the word, and I'm starting to understand the work. I'm trying to become selfless.
Right.
I like that.
Yeah.
So now, in terms of me, am I selfless or selfish? Just for tatted and Gene. Like, say how you said it before, or however you feel like saying it right now.
You have to understand. You have to ask that question first. I don't know.
All right.
I just asked you directly.
Hold on.
Because I can't.
Let me get a outsider. What do you think? Yeah. Who's selfless? Who's selfish?
I don't
Talking to the microphone.
I don't know Lou as much as y'all do. Like I think I met Lou like a couple years ago.
Right.
Maybe. Now
There's still time.
I've never seen Mitch. I've never seen this selfish side of Mitch.
I have a different because I understand, and this is when I be on the phone with Lou and Greg. When they call me when they say, because Lou and Greg the one who really call me selfish, right? So there was one day they called it. I remember the first time they said it to me, I got lit. I'm like, I got lit mentally. I got lit because I'm like, yo. I could rant off. I could be like, yo, I did this. Like, I could go on and on, right? But then after that, I thought to myself, I'm like, they're talking from their view, what they know of me. Like, they're talking from my action towards them and vice versa. And they're talking from that viewpoint, which is okay. Mm-hmm. I had to be mentally and emotionally okay with it. Like, emotion, because like, you will say the same thing. G will say the same thing. There's a bunch of people that they'll say, nah, not Mitch, no way, because people know, like, yo, Mitch, for sure. If Gene, I have to pour more on Gene than anybody else, because Gene's a fucking hardhead, and yeah, he's a good person, but damn, sometimes I love him to a fault, like Lou always say, love you to a fault. And that's it, because so Gene knows me from...
You can't help who you love.
Yeah, so Gene knows me from that. So there's many people that'll say, oh, Miss, you're selfish, you're selfish. I get it. But there's people in my life, there's people in my life, which those people really ain't much from me, to be straight up honest. Like, sometimes I got to show off and sometimes I got to defend them, but they don't need much from me. And because of some of my action, they will say I'm selfish. So what I would say is, because I am my father's son, and sometimes innately I do not know what I'm doing innately right there on point, maybe I am selfish. So I always put a state in my mind, you know what? I'm not going to say, Mishu, don't say you're selfish. You're selfish. Like, Dooley could sit here and Dooley could easily say, yo, Miss, you stop one person from knocking my head off. Or, yo, Miss, you nigga. You don't know, you better call that nigga.
Don't knock my head off.
All right, yo, we want to talk about that parsley?
Yo,
Yeah.
he would have never done that, bro. We the same height. We've thrown hands. We've done this.
No, fuck throwing hands that day. Fuck throwing hands that day.
Throwing hands.
No, trust me. Call him.
Shoot a nigga.
Yeah, shoot.
He know who I...
Yo. Look, but at the end of the day, like, he didn't know. He doesn't know about that day, like, because he was at work. That's when he was working at the van store. You was at work.
The nigga pulled up to the job.
But you don't know what I said to him. Like, yo,
Yo,
my man,
this is dangerous, yo.
Yo, but this is what, this. I said something to him like, yo, Mike, if you do something, it's gonna be me and you at this point. It's gonna be me and you.
Long story short, me and that person be cool now. That's
they cool now.
We've been squashed that shit.
But at the end of the day, you feel me? Like, that's why Gene could say, yo, Miss, you're real selfless. And Lou could say, Miss, you're selfish. Because, shit, I gotta be selfish with somebody. If I'm gonna be selfish with all these motherfuckers, fuck Lou. I be on the phone like, but God, that's just a joke. I be on the phone with Lou, fuck you. You feel me? And just hang up. Cause, yo, shit, man, I gotta let my rocks off somewhere. Yo, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, how we go from church to this shit? Well, we go
but that, I'm Peter. But I'm Peter. No. But no.
You're Peter.
I'm Peter. Like,
you're Peter.
Bishop,
we gotta wrap it up.
Call my Bishop right now. He'll tell you, yo, that's my Peter.
8 minutes left. We got 8 minutes left.
We got 8 minutes left.
Yeah.
Listen. You know what? Yo, listen. I apologize for.
No, it was a good one. No.
Listen,
that was good, man.
Either I'm gonna break this up into two or break this up into one.
I just want to let you know, while you was up here talking about all that church going things, I want to let you know how I really thought about you. Like, yo, my boy, don't get it twisted. Like, you go to church every day, but me, I may not go to church every Sunday.
From Orange.
Yo, legit. Like, legit. Don't get it twisted. I don't know Bishop fully know. Like, legit. Like, don't get it twisted. You might know a couple Bible verses, but
hey. Oh, and Lou. You know, and matter of fact,
I'm proud of you. Don't get it twisted. I love that about you. I love that spirituality.
Yo, just to close us out, right? I'm gonna close us out with a Bible, script. Yo, Lou, you said you be, the way you be seeing people act here, act there. Lou, even the good book says, it says, keep your eyes on the hill, for that way your helpeth come from. My helpeth come from the hills, for where the Lord comes down.
Yo, Yo, you know that's my boy, son. That's my boy.
With that being said.
Like even though tonight episode was a little rough, yo,
Not rough
else
for me
don't
at
get it
all.
twisted.
was a
Not
good
rough.
episode.
It had its peaks and valleys.
Nah, I feel like it was great.
But I feel like we connected, and actually we got more clarity in terms of perspective as far as spirituality,
Because
church.
you see, because like I tell you, it's okay to come. You don't gotta hide anything. You don't gotta hide your words.
not
Not for
hiding.
me to say. If you have it to say with me, because me, like I said, I live my life like an open book, and I like to have these conversations. I'm comfortable in uncomfortable conversations. Come on now.
Hey, yo, G, how
And
much time we
Dooley,
got left?
Dooley, I love that you're in
How much time we
love.
got left?
I love it.
Thank you.
I love
Got
it.
like 6 minutes left.
I
Hey, yo,
love
listen.
it too.
Hey,
I love
before we
it
get
too.
to your love thing, dude, I just want to make sure we clear, Mish, because you send me a joint today's whatever, and I expect within 24 hours you send me a link.
Yeah,
I want you to know we
yeah.
clear. Like, yo, I appreciate your spirituality.
Thank you.
Listen, I appreciate
No, of
your
course.
prayers, but at the same time, I want you to know where my head at.
Yo,
Like,
yo.
there's still areas, there's still room for improvement.
Yo, and all of us.
Areas of opportunity.
Yo, Lou.
You know what I mean?
Yo, Lou.
Trust me, but I'm out here.
You- can I ask you a question?
say
Can I
that
ask you a
for
question? Can I ask you a
Can't
question?
nobody else really say that.
Can I ask you a question though, Lou? Yo, you coming to church this Sunday? That's my question. Yo, G. Hello? G. Yeah,
I'ma try.
IFM.
It's
Sunday.
already Sunday. It's already Sunday.
I got work at 7 in the morning.
Yo,
I
it's crazy.
apologize.
After tonight, after this
Yo, matter of fact,
conversation,
Dooley, and since you got nothing
imagine
going
I be
on,
up
7 in the
church.
morning, I got work.
Imagine I be in church. Hey, listen, 12 p.m. I pull in it. Dum, 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 dum. Do the song.
Dum, 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 dum. I'm like, yes, go. Yo, Lou, listen, man. Always
sit
remember,
right next to
yo,
you.
Bishop starts at 12 o'clock, and he's usually over by 12:45.
Hey, not for nothing, Bishop. You know, let me say this. What I will say, Mish, and I don't know if you aware of this, if you recall this,
Yeah.
but when you send me YouTube links to
No,
Bishop,
yeah, you be
I was
watching,
on
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I was on there. Hey, Bishop,
remember.
I commented, Bishop. I
Yeah.
commented, I liked, and you had me for a couple months where I was like, dang, I was locking in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm even gonna lock
Yo,
in.
look, just put, Lou. And you know what's so crazy?
Let me
And I don't know how he does it, but he asks us about all y'all.
Oh, wow.
He do. He asks it. Matter of fact, the way he asks about you is a funny, very way he asks about you. He asks about you through the way your wife looks. Yo, the one with the light skin. Yeah, she's about. Yo, how's that brother doing?
Yes, internal racism.
No, that.
Nah, I think Bishop be
done.
tapped in. You know one
Love
thing I say
Bishop,
about
love
Bishop? I
Bishop,
love
love you,
Bishop.
Bishop. You good.
I love his. I love his messages, and it be
Messages, man,
real.
it be
And
up
then even though we ain't touched, I ain't mentioned it earlier. That's one thing. The effect, the influence, the impact he has on you. That essentially like trickles down to us. Like I'm like, listen, I appreciate it, and shout out to Bishop, right?
Yes, sir.
So shout out to everybody. Shout out to First Lady.
Oh, of course. Shout out to First House of my family, IFM. But ladies and gentlemen, whew, I'm so happy that we are back. I pray that we are more consistent. We are faith men. But yo, always remember, man, God is still working on every single one of us here, and let God continue working on us. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of If You Don't Say It, We Will. With that being said, everybody, peace, love, hair grease, and stay prayed up. Peace.
Please use a condom.
Jesus.
Boy,
I don't do that.
Jesus.
go to church this Sunday.
Christ.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I like that one.